Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very exciting video. Full disclosure, the Terra Moon El Barrio palette was sent to me in PR. I'm so excited to be playing with it and giving you guys my first impressions. Just so you know, this video is not sponsored, but the eyeshadow palette was sent to me. So if you guys are curious on hearing my first impression thoughts, just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, don't forget to subscribe because I do upload quite often and I would hate if you guys missed an upload from me. So if you guys are big YouTube watchers and you follow a couple of my friends, maybe Amy, Annette, or Angelica, how do they all have A names too? That's kind of awesome. Anyway, I think I saw videos from all three of them about this palette and I was like, oh my gosh, I love Terra Moon. And then I was like, how much is this palette gonna be? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford it because her iridescent chameleons are kind of pricey and I have a few of them. I love them so much. I love this brand so much. If you guys are familiar with my channel, I've definitely done a few swatch party videos of the shadows and I'm always wearing Red Giant as an inner corner highlight. Terra Moon is one of my favorite indies. So I was like contemplating purchasing this, but then I saw that it is a pre-order. So just so you guys know, this is a pre-order palette and the pre-order starts today as you are watching this. It should be live in a couple hours. I'm not quite sure when I'm gonna have this edited and posted, but I'm hoping to have it go live a few hours before the palette is available for pre-order. So if you're seeing this, it means I got my shit together and edited this video in time. So good job, Karen. But this is their like first ever eyeshadow palette and it is available for pre-order. I just read her last post and she said that the palettes have gone into production, so they are anticipating that they may receive them earlier, but the ship date is gonna be December 13th. So keep that in mind. This is just the pre-order and then they will start shipping on the 13th, which generally, I've had very good luck with Terra Moon, and that's the consensus I've seen online. I feel like she's very good at sticking to her launch dates. Obviously, I can't guarantee that you're gonna get your palette on the 13th or around the 13th, but according to how it's gone in the past with pre-orders, I would say you're probably gonna get this as promised. So the day you're seeing this is the day the pre-order starts, and I will link the Terra Moon website down in my description box in case you guys are considering picking this palette up. So I was so excited that I got it sent to me and it has the most beautiful color story. I was literally thinking, like, before I found out that I was gonna get this palette, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I can like try and dupe it just so I can play with this color story because I really can't think of anything in my collection that has this color story. I know the top row definitely reminds me of like my Gemini palette, my Kaleidos palette, but then to have it followed up with these beautiful like red tones and then these two blues, I think was definitely kind of a fun twist that they did. I am wearing all these shades on my eyes today. I thought I would do something a little bit different. So I have this tutorial film to show you guys. And first I thought it would be fun to go ahead and do the swatches so you guys can see how these shades look swatched on tan skin. Okay, so it does have a sleeve. So this is what the sleeve looks like. On the back it has the ingredients. It tells you what shades are pigments, what shades are shadows, and then it says that the eyeshadows and pressed pigments are made in the USA. It's vegan and cruelty-free with a 12-month shelf life. And I think the same information is repeated on the back of the package as well. This palette feels really well made. I think it's very nice. They did such a good job and it feels like hearty. It doesn't feel like a flimsy, crappy palette that they just throw together and they're like, oh, let's just sell a palette. You know, I love that. I love that the pans are removable so you can like reorganize this if you want to add a shade or take a shade out. I love that about this palette as well. Okay, so I'm going to put the shade names on the actual screen because I don't want to butcher them, but here are the first three shades and they felt so soft when I swatched them, so I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. So there are the first 3 shades, some beautiful greens, and then I think that yellow is such a beautiful, like it's a golden yellow. I have it in my inner corner and it was so easy to work with. Definitely reminds me of the Terra Moon metallics that I love. I don't think I've actually played with the Terra Moon matte formula, so that was a first for me. It's definitely more of a dry formula, and there was quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but that's not a big deal. Just dust off the brush before you get to your skin. If you like to do your eyeshadow after you do your foundation, you'll see in the demo I did my eyeshadow first, as I always do. Okay, so here are the next 3. Such beautiful colors. Oh my god. I love red eyeshadow. I think it just looks so good on my skin tone, and that's such a pretty blue. I use that on my lower lash line. So there's the next row. And then here is the last row. Okay, and then there are the swatches of the last 3 shades. So here are all of the swatches. It's a beautiful 9-pan eyeshadow palette. And it's just so fun and different. So I really had so much fun playing with it. Let's get into the demo so you guys can see how I created this look. Okay guys, so I'm going to be filming the demo with my El Barrio palette. I'm so excited. This has such a beautiful color story. I'm sure you guys have already seen the swatches, so I'm so excited. I've been thinking all day like, Karen, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I feel like I've done so many grungy green looks on this channel, so I feel like I should really be using like the bottom half of the palette. So, oh my gosh, these shades are so beautiful. And if I know Terra Moon's quality, I'm expecting a bomb look. That's so easy to do, so I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this beautiful orange shade called Salvaje. Oh my goodness, this color is so pretty. There's definitely a ton of kick up. Okay, so that's the orange color all blended into my crease. And I'm gonna take a bigger, fluffier blending brush and see if I can build this shade up a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go into that same brush that I used for the orange and go into the red shade called Sangre. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner and the lower part of the crease. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so now I want to use this shade called BAILAR. Sorry if I said that wrong. On the lid. Basically, just want to do like a, almost like a, feeling like a jalapeno pepper today kind of palette. Ooh. Actually, I should say feeling like a habanero. And their metallics are so creamy. And this one is absolutely no exception. So I really like this eyeshadow formula because I didn't have to wet my brush to apply it. But now I want to try the shade REINA. It's this beautiful like burgundy shimmer. And I'm just going to put that on the outer portion of the lid just to give it some depth. So that's all done. Now I'm going to clean up the lower lash line because there is a bit of fallout. Do my foundation, finish off my face, and of course the lower lash line, and I will be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I had so much fun playing with these beautiful shadows, and I am so thankful again to Terra Moon for sending me this particular palette. So for me, the pros are it is so nice because you can try the Terra Moon formula in a pre-curated form. I love that. I think single shadows can get so overwhelming for people, and it's so nice to collect single shadows, but I feel like 2020 has been the year of palettes, especially from indie brands for me. I saw Sydney Grace launch way more palettes. Now we have a Terra Moon eyeshadow palette. I think that's a good direction and a good strategy for indie brands to go with, because it's kind of nice for people that have a hard time making up their mind to go for a palette versus having to put something together. So I do love that. I love options. So if you want to get the singles, they are selling these in singles. So if you only want to get the metallics or you want like one matte shade, that is an option as well. So I love the fact that there's options. I think this is a fun, unique color story. I don't think there's a season for this. I think you can definitely wear these shades in the fall time. You can switch it up and bring it into the summer as well. So I love all those things about the palette. My favorite thing are, of course, the metallics. Beautiful, buttery metallic shades. The mattes, not my favorite matte shadows, but that's okay. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video useful and entertaining. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments and I will chat to you guys there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!